With defenseman Ian Mitchell as we recap the 2021-22 season and approach his game going into the offseason. Now, Ian, looking back now, it was a season at the start of the year, a lot of guys coming from different backgrounds, kind of working their way through the professional game. A little bit of time last year, but boy, oh boy, you and the defensive efforts that the IceHogs put forward with in the back half of the season and into the postseason was something spectacular to watch. Looking back in your eyes, how do you process?
Yeah. Overall, I thought it was a really good season for myself personally. I think I made a lot of strides in my game, and had a ton of fun doing it here. Rockford was a great place to live this year, and we had a really good group of guys in there too that we really enjoyed being around each other. So couldn't have enough good things to say about the year.
Seems like your game just continued to grow and grow, especially in the second half of the year. I saw some of your time on ice minutes, or at least unofficial time on ice minutes, and there were games where you were approaching almost half an hour of time out on the ice. How much did that repetition and that experience help mold you and continue your development just because of they're putting you out there almost every other shift, it seemed like?
Yeah, it was great. Every player wants to play a lot, and to earn that coach's trust was huge. So, I can't thank them enough for giving me that opportunity, and I think it was great for my game too to get to play those minutes and get that game experience is huge for a young player, and hopefully I can translate that to the next level.
Where do you feel like your game progressed the most, getting that much time on the ice, that much practice time as well? Because you don't get that everywhere you go. Where do you feel like your game made the most strides?
Yeah, I think defensively and just with my poise. I think in previous years I was just maybe a bit jittery defensively and with the puck, and this year I really feel like I settled in and became more of a mature defenseman, and ultimately you have to defend at the next level to play there, and I think I did a lot of that here in Rockford, and I think that's an area that I really growed this year.
Last year and this year you get a little bit of time with the big club, kind of keep that fire burning in your belly a little bit, but now with the season that you had, the full 72 games compared to last season's 32, college life as well, playing a similar schedule, how much did that grind help you grow as a person, grow as a player, knowing that hockey and from October to now is an everyday thing?
Yeah, it's a long year. You're at it pretty much since August when you're skating hard and getting ready for the season. So it's a full-time deal now, and you're at it pretty much 12 months out of the year. So this is what you dream about. You want to be a hockey player and you want to be playing hockey. So to play a lot, it's tough on the body, tough on the mind, but that's what we do and we love it.
Your first full pro season, anything eye-opening in your experiences, whether on or off the ice, in terms of what was expected of you, or something that you didn't quite have, know about until you learned? Because a lot of times, lessons come when they're right there on the doorstep.
Yeah, I think just playing against men. That's the biggest thing. I think it's these guys they're big and they're strong, and you're living on your own too all the time. So you got to take care of yourself. You don't have anyone there looking out for you. Similar to life in college when you move away, but now it's a whole nother level where you really are on your own kind of thing. So living like that, it's been important to learn for a young player for sure.
You're part of a defensive core. When you look at everybody on that blue line, everybody spent pretty much time with the Chicago Blackhawks this year. Everybody fighting for defensive spots with the big club too. How much does that go into your mind in off-season training? Just because I know everybody's a tight-knit group, it's a great group of guys, but you're competing for jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all of us have really bright futures, I think, and we're all going to be pushing hard in the off-season for the spots with the big club come September there. So we're definitely going to be playing hard, and you're trying to secure those spots in the fall.
This offseason, with that being said, where do you feel like your game continuously needs to grow? I know the repetition, the ice time, everything adds up, but if you had to focus or pinpoint a couple different areas, where do you feel like you need to make the next big step to get those opportunities and maybe get that phone call ringing a little bit more with the big club?
Yeah, I think just getting stronger, being harder defensively, that's always somewhere that I can improve, and we'll continue to work on that. So this summer, have a great summer of training, come back bigger, stronger, and be ready to lock that spot down.
Now, all work, no play. Not a great summer, Ian. Any plans going on in the off season for you? I know it's a chance. The season comes to a close here in May. What are you looking for? Any time to shut it down? Are you going home? Are you taking a trip? What's next for Ian Mitchell?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home here and relax for a bit. Get to enjoy some time with my family, and then get to training. Gonna go to Hawaii this summer too, so I'm really looking forward to that. Have a little bit of vacation, and then just after that, it's all about, like I said, getting back ready for the fall.